Nelson Mandela also showed that we all have the ability to change the future, and we are changing it in ways that we sometimes don't even know or realize. For example, did you know that in the not so distant future, our world could lose up to 1 million species? And this is not a number I've just come up with. It is something that a United Nations report is highlighting. It says humanity is on track to cause 1 million species to go extinct. Now, 1 million may sound like an exaggeration, but a quick look at what's happening around us will convince you otherwise. We'll begin with Japan. At least 30 green sea turtles were recently found dead on a Japanese island. Climate change did not kill these turtles, humans did. The turtles had stab marks on their neck. The obvious question is, who stabbed them? Fishing operators. The turtles were caught in fishing nets. They could not be disentangled. So one fishing operator admitted to getting rid of the turtles by killing them, by slashing their flippers and stabbing them on their neck. Can you imagine that? Stabbing turtles, creatures that are already endangered, that in no way are harmful. They don't kill humans, they don't bite off human legs. But some humans decided to slash their flippers because they were an inconvenience. What happened in Japan was cruelty of the highest order. And it is something we are increasingly normalizing in our world. A recent report highlighted the extent of animal cruelty in Belgium. It said nearly 440,000 animals were killed in 2020. What for? For animal testing. Some animals were made to swim until they were exhausted. Some were made addicted to alcohol. Now think about that. Animals being made alcohol addicts for the sake of a product, one that can be marketed, sold and profited off. In India, thousands of fish were recently found dead in a lake in Hyderabad. How did they die? Flash floods washed garbage into the lake. The fish could not tolerate the polluted water, so they died. Here's one thing these three incidents make clear. Humans are either killing wildlife directly and deliberately or letting climate change do the job. The future is clear. As the UN report says, 1 million species will be gone sooner rather than later. This includes both animal species and plant species. What should you do to change this future? What should we do to build a better future? It's something we've told you time and again on this show. Stop exploitation, overfishing, unsustainable hunting, logging. Stop climate change. It's a story we all know too well. So let's avoid repeating it and focus instead on why we should change this future. If 1 million species are on the verge of extinction, we must save them for our own sake, if not theirs. Do you know 1 billion people worldwide depend on wild species, be it for food, medicine, energy, income or other purposes. We directly depend on 7,500 species of wild fish, over 31,000 species of wild animals, some 7,400 species of trees, 1,500 types of fungus, 7,500 species of wild amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds. Today, birds are falling from the sky. What happens after these wild species are gone? 1 in 5 people depend on wild plants and algae for food. Wild animals are a key source of protein, fat and micronutrients for people worldwide. In other words, they are integral to our food security. At least 50,000 species are used for energy, medicine, food and material. They're integral to world economy. They provide employment to various communities. Think of fishing, ecotourism. Think of a local tourism sector that's driven by scuba diving and turtle sightings. What happens to this sector after all the turtles are killed? I could go on and on. I could give you more examples, but I think I've made my point. We must save wildlife for our sake, if not for theirs, if nothing else. Save the 1 million species for the sake of our own future. And let this be our Monday motivation. Live and let live. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.